Hi guys, Super Duper Matt back again. I'm churning these out because they're right in front of me and I want to get them painted as soon as I can. This is video 4, I had to count them in my head, and I can count, yay, of the Forgeworld Word Bearers opening box extravaganza malarkey um, that I'm going to do in this playlist. I've gone through, so the previous videos were the transfer sheet, the Forgeworld paints, and the Galvo back. And today, because it's the same day, and you might be watching them all together. In this video, we're going to be opening up the first of, as you can see, because there's two behind it, the first of the three Horus Heresy books. Um, so there is actually a label on the back showing what they are. See, I'm not making it up, but I'm going to keep it a secret till I open it. When I first opened these, I don't know if it was just me being a moron, because I'm a moron. I found these boxes really, really difficult to open. Like the second time, much easier. There you go. So here we go. We have Zardu Layak and his two blade slaves from the Horus Heresy. So you have like a detailed, I say detailed, it's actually quite small, and that's probably the closest I've ever seen it on my screen, but it's still not focusing because it hates me. Come on. Please. Fine. Autofocus off. Look how close I can bring it to the screen, but now I don't really know what I'm doing with it. So let's bring it back a bit. I don't know, let's put it there. That's the sweet spot for me. There you go. So yeah, so you have like a detailed picture of them assembled, and then apparently having their butts on show or to the side in the case of him on the top right is new, and shows you what their butts look like, and the butts are important, obviously. So it comes in here. I'm not doing a good job again. Let's turn the autofocus back on. There we go. So it comes in one big blister with it's like the padding that used to come in the old metal blisters back when Games Workshop shops actually stocked stuff. This is new as well. I don't know how recent they've been doing these sort of things. There's an actual like pamphlet, and it was checked by Luke. So thank you, Luke, for doing such a great job packaging my stuffs. And so this thing gives you more detail on what you got to do. This is not my first resin model, so I don't really need to pay attention to it, but it's still pretty good. So that's new for me. Back to what you want to see. Let's open it up, because unlike the small blister pack for the Galvo back, these guys open. And like I said, it's like the scouring soft pad from yesteryear. Yesteryear? Who would have thought I would have used that word in this video? Okay, let's look at the first fat man, and I'm going to affectionately call him fat. You can't call him fat, but I can because they're mine. This is the first blade slave. And I don't actually know the background for Zardu all that well, so I need to read up on it more. He is in one of the Horus Heresy, combining Forgeworld and Horus because I'm an idiot. But yeah, he's in one of the Horus Heresy books, the actual rule books from Forgeworld, not the novels as far as I'm aware. So this is the first guy. According to my diagram, he is holding a big sword in this hand and what looks like a plasma pistol in that arm. So that's probably this arm over here. So it's probably come on, there you go, this arm. So this arm goes on here. And look, mum, I got a completed miniature. Sort of. And then something came off. Oops. something here. See? Camera. Hello. Hello. Come on, you penis. Really? Really doing this? Back to selective focus. If I go to here, you might be able to see better. And indeed, I am correct. Look at me learning. I'm going to make a profession out of this yet. And yeah, plasma pistol, like a really old mark plasma pistol. Trying to figure out how I could show you it. There you go. Undoubtedly, I will cause a wound on myself several times whilst instead. So that's the first fat man. Second fatty fat is this one. Much the same, but at the same time very different. Like uniquely different enough. And it looks like that this is his plasma pistol. And they might be interchangeable. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. He's got like a little leering head on his shoulder. That's sweet. Look how messy my thumb is. Yeah. I don't have a thumb. What do you want about? So that goes on here. So you can blow up in his face. That's not sexual. That's cool. And as you can tell, his lenses are cracked as well. That's pretty sweet. Because these are completely slaved to Zardu. So you don't do much thinking about for themselves. Still not English and good. There's 2 bases. Well, no, it's going to be more than 2 bases, but I just saw 1, so I presume there'd be just 1. I don't know. There are 3 bases. This one is 40mm. It's for the fatties. There's 2 of them. And the third one is a 32mm, so it's the new Space Marine size base. Yeah. And that's for Zardu, so that's nice. Now, it is worth noting because on the next video, the one power armor guy that I've got is on the old 25mm base, but it's a sculpted 25mm base that goes into a scenic base, so I can't give him a 32mm base without ruining it, so I'm going to cry, basically. So I wasn't looking at Zardu. I'm getting ahead of myself. I was going to show you the swords that the blade slaves carry. It's awfully big, and look at, ooh, it's like pockmarked. It's not even the right term. It's like fleshy, obviously, but where the blade is, it's like little dots, and I like dots. And in terms of size, it is the same height as a Space Marine, so it better not be AP. So that's the one, and it's like a proper broadsword. It's huge. And then the second one is almost curved like a scimitar. And it's got a Chaos Star in his van bracelet. Look at that! It's really difficult. I'm gonna have so much fun. Removing the sprue from this because I'm not really sure what is and what isn't meant to be. But it's really cool. I'm really impressed with this. It's got like teeth on the edge, look. And it's like a spinal cord almost. Funky. So that's Zardu's bits and bobs. That's Zardu's big bit. And oh, they come with, as you can see on their butts, they have backpacks as well. And speaking of backpacks, I like saying backpacks. And I don't know why. I'm obsessed with the word backpacks now. Okay, shut up. This one is Zardu's, and these 2 are the Blade Slaves. And I can choose whom I wish. And that is a lie, because This one has a molded bit for, I think it's this Drongo. So I think that is cut out, so the shoulder pad can be modelled in the specific position. So, yay, backpacks! Backpacks. Very nice. Okay, shut up. Second of the three little bits, we have the two things that go on Zardu's backpack. His helmet, which is really cool. I'll give you a close up now. I'm in his arm because his arm's almost at rest, but he's clutching his fist because he's angry because he's wood bearer. Right, I'm going to hold it close and then I'm going to try and get the focus to focus. If I go that close, success. So again, this guy was made just by Forgeworld. There is no background like novels or anything on him yet. Maybe in the future. But he's really cool. He's got 6 eyes. It's very spiderish, and he's got a huge maw, and then he's got the horny horns because chaos. It's actually a mask as well, which is made apparent in the artwork in the Forgeworld rulebook next to his unit entry, which is really cool. It's like it is actually a mask. You can see that's his head at the back of it. It's not a helmet. So that's the thing. Back to autofocus, please. And then here is his staff. Now, again, in the background, please, hey, you. There you go. You just heard my phone go off because I forgot to put them on mute. In the background, it's a librarian's stave, and nobody knows where he got it from. And as you can tell, it is wonky, so I need to straighten it in hot water, as Luke says in his leaflet to me. Thanks, Luke. But again, I'm going to have lots of fun cutting that off because, as far as I can tell, the brazier bit here should be separate. No, it's not. Okay, tell a lie. I'm a terrible human being. But it's really cool. So yeah. And then this is the body of Zardu himself. Let's just get that out of the way. Do better, Matt. There you go. So this is Zardu. You got a good blurry face full of him. And again, let's get on the selective focus, just because my camera hates me. There you go. That should not move from here ever. It's really cool. So it's got loads of stuff going on, and in the painted section of this model, the blade slaves are in the crimson red, and this guy's in like a really dark grey. And I don't know why, because he's not a warden, he's not a chaplain, he's just Zardu. So I am going to paint him up in crimson red. I don't even know that's a chapter symbol, but I don't know what it's from. But like his head specifically goes in a certain place. And he's really cool looking. Look, more messages, yay! They're almost like braziers, like flame comes out of him. Who do you think? He's also, when I'm not going to run Zardu, he's going to be my Diabolist, because he looks like a Diabolist. Why wouldn't he be a Diabolist? Or maybe a Librarian, depending on how I'm feeling. Who knows? But there you go, guys. That is Zardu and his 2 fatties. Let's turn on autofocus, because I'm not doing well at my job. Frankly, it's not a job. Who would pay for me? Hey? There you go. If you liked what you've watched, please like, and if you're feeling really generous, subscribe. I don't want to resume, but I would like to see my subscribers, and feel free to comment because I love talking to people about this. I'm excited. I want to talk about this as much as I can, so I will reply to everybody who feels free to English better than me. I will reply. I'm so excited I can't help it. I will reply to anybody who will comment because I like to talk to people. I want to talk about this. So yeah, thanks guys.